Hello, ladies. It's Sierra, and I'm coming on tonight. We're having a little craft chat fun with my friend Fiona.
Hi, everyone.
And then
Look
I
at my
also
mess.
have, and then we also have Avril on here with us too. You want to say hi,
Yay.
Hi,
Avril?
hi everybody.
And her picture is the little here, I'll switch back and forth. It's what are you making tonight, Avril? Or working on?
Uh, a canvas with a fairy, mixed media canvas with a fairy.
Yes, that's awesome. And oops, trying to get my chat up. One second, ladies. I don't know if anyone's in here. Not because I don't have my chat up. But if you do turn it on your phone, just make sure to mute it. So, because there's a lag and it doesn't.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I forgot about that. I was just about to turn it on.
You don't have to though, but just if you do,
No, no,
let
no,
us know.
no, no. That way I can say hello and talk.
Yeah.
But why has it not come up yet?
I'm just still waiting for mine to pop up.
It hasn't come up in my notifications. YouTube is really sometimes it's hit and miss with your notifications.
Yeah. It's really frustrating is what it is. I don't know what the deal is.
Okay, it says 9 are watching. So
Yeah,
hang on a minute.
I'm watching. Yeah.
I'm just getting the chat up. So nobody's talked yet.
But,
Hi, everybody.
okay.
Come and say hello.
So I'll show you Fiona's. This is Fiona's desk.
This is Fiona's messy desk, and I am going to, no, without a doubt, finish this junk journal. It is going to be done. I'm just choosing, like, I'm going to take some papers out. I've just got too many.
Hey, Deborah. How's it going,
Hi,
hon?
Deborah.
Hi, Deborah.
Live earlier. I really want to go check it out.
How are you, hon?
Vintage bag. Hey, Carol.
That one.
Hey, Carol.
And then I will go ahead and go on.
Hi, Carol. Sorry, Sierra. I didn't mean to talk over the top of you.
You're fine. So now this is April's desk. She's working on a mixed media project with her canvas, and she has a fairy on there, and she's done all these really cool techniques on there to get the background, and it's looking beautiful.
Yeah.
We're so glad to see you, Deborah. One of these days you need to come on with us, hun. We'd love to have you.
Yeah, Deborah. I'd love to craft with all you ladies. It's just so much fun.
It is. It's really enjoyable to hang out with you, really, for sure.
Oh, I've got good news, ladies. My hands have improved. Yay! They're still swollen, but not to the degree, and I can bend them, and they're not even like incredibly painful to touch like they normally. I can't even touch them. It is great, but I've been told it's temporary. It's only because I'm on the high doses of steroids, and once I come down off that will change. But I'm enjoying it at the moment.
Yeah, I'm so happy for you.
Yeah, I know. Yay, Carol. It's just like it's been such a long, 7, 8 months. It's just been, yeah. I'm just thankful.
Honey, just message me whenever, because we're always crafting every day sometimes. So just message me and we could set something up for sure,
Yeah. It's hard to know what to take out because I've got to take pages out and what to leave in.
huh? You can do it, Fiona. You can do it.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to make two
Too,
signatures.
but sorry, go ahead.
I'm just taking out a few.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, quite a few actually.
Tiffany might be here in a little bit. She just is having some computer issues.
Oh, yours is just gorgeous. Show everybody your front cover, Sierra. Oh my.
Wow.
I finally finished my front cover of my journal. I think I might add a little bit of pink, but I did it kind of the crazy quilt way that Fiona showed me. But so this is the cover.
Stunning.
I love it. It's so lush and
It is. It's lush and rich and beautiful and fluffy, and I just love it.
amazing. I love it too. So it's padded, and then I'll bring it up close. Everything's all sewn on here. It's all machine sewn. It's all collaged. It has paper, fabric, lace, you name it, and doilies, everything. And I just completely love it. And so that's the front of it. But I am thinking
That's
I might add
pretty.
a little bit more pink. Some of these butterflies or something, this butterfly lace. I think I'm going to put a couple of those. And then I was thinking about adding some of this lace too, maybe across here. But I'm not positive yet, but I like add a little bit more color, I was thinking. But I also was thinking about putting a name on here, but I don't know for sure.
Have you got a little bit of like a
Thank you so much,
dusty
ladies.
rose? I think I asked you that yesterday and you don't.
The dusty rose, I don't know. It's just like everything's a light baby pink. I mean, I have this
Okay.
ribbon on the back. That's kind of like
It looks like it's dusty rose then on camera.
yeah. It looks like that because I think the staining that I did,
Okay.
the
Joanne, my beautiful friend.
Joanne.
Hello, sweetheart.
But this is the back of it.
You need to come craft with us one day too, Joanne.
Oh yes, that would be wonderful.
We'll have a craft-a-thon.
But you can see all the little sewing on the paper bits. And then, so just kind of just to do a bunch of textile art. And then there's that ribbon going down the middle. And I just
It is
love
beautiful,
it.
darling. You've just done an awesome job. Joanne, look at how
It's
beautiful
so,
Sierra's front cover of her journal is. I
It's
love it.
very pretty.
thank you so much. Thank you so much, April.
I absolutely love it.
And so that's the outside, and then it's really fat. She be big. She be big.
It's a fatty. It's a chunky monkey, they call it.
Yeah.
That's what they say in the
Lots
journaling
of
world.
little-
Chunky monkey.
Lots of fibers and tabs and everything coming out of it. And it gets closed up by these two pieces of fiber. Oops. Or sorry, it's not. It's fiber and seam binding, controlled seam binding. So that's as tight as the girdle will go.
It's an early day today, Joanne, for him because it's like only 1 o'clock nearly.
What'd you say?
Sorry, 7, 8. Joanne's picking up her son from school already at 1 o'clock. It must be early day.
Oh,
10,
it's Friday, an early day.
11, 12. Yeah.
Yeah, Wednesday. My daughter gets out of school early every Wednesday.
Fiona, you still have too many pages. What am I going to do?
No more
Okay,
than 10
well,
pages, Fiona. But now
I know.
I'm gonna put something on this because now this front cover looks really bland and blank. So yeah, so she said Wednesday and Fridays are early days. So I'm gonna put a little pocket in here. I was making this little glossine bag. I can get it out, stuck on something. Okay. Make this little glossine bag into a pocket, and then I'm working on. It says real life captured, and I love this little card. It says everyone has a story. Here's mine. I love that in the beginning of the book. I think that's
I love that. It's beautiful. It's really like inspiring. It gets you to, as a journaler, when you see points like that and quotes, it inspires you to write something.
Yeah,
love it.
And there's some of those throughout the whole journal, and so I really like.
Are you gonna sell that?
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's pretty.
How she can part with it, I don't know, but
I know. I was thinking.
Yeah.
I'd be like, nope, it's mine.
It's for sale. She's gonna be $100.
And it is worth every cent because the amount of money that goes into making a journal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all the time and all the different things you put in them too. Like this is like, look how much fibers and lace and yumminess it has. But yeah, there's so many tags and pockets and
you just don't realize how much time. It's hours and hours and hours and hours, particularly when you have a detailed one.
I finally got the front done. This is another little pocket that you can write in. Or
hello, beautiful Judy.
Hey, Judy, how are you, sweetheart?
Hey, darling. I hope you're doing well. How's your hands, hon?
Hi, Judy.
We have Avril in here with us today. I love these little.
I really need to keep it to 10 pages, Fiona.
Yeah.
Oh, something's got to go. Okay, it's not that one.
This has little dangles on it, this little page. And there's 2 more little cards in here. And this opens up. All the coffee stains. And this is a little pull tab, actually, where you can pull this out. I know you guys have all seen this a bunch of times, but I'm just going to show it this.
She's showing her finished journal, sweetheart. She's done the cover. Judy, show her, Judy, the cover again when you finish showing the inside, Sierra, please. Because it's just beautiful.
My journal, then this is for sale.
The cover
I finally finished the cover.
Wow.
Here's the cover. She's finally all done. I was thinking about calling her Patches because she has little paper patches.
Oh, that's cute.
The back.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that idea. I'm trying to find my which page to put first. I did say organization.
Deborah, I'd love to hear from you too, sweetie. We're just going to be doing a little crafting tonight, but we will be on tomorrow live with Laurel's channel.
Take care, Deborah, sweetheart. Look after yourself, sweetie.
Bye, Deborah.
And yeah, she has a little doily. But yeah, I finally finished. And then this is the inside of her.
It is beautiful. Look at it. Oh my.
Mush clothes. But
She
yeah,
is a stunner.
I'm in love with her, and I just gotta finish this inside pocket real quick, and then.
You know, if you name her, you're gonna have to keep her.
What?
If you name her, you're gonna have to keep her.
Yeah, I know. I don't. It's, isn't that what they say when you get a puppy? If you name it, you gotta keep it. But yeah, I want to add this little tuck in here.
Oh, I've already
Yeah,
exceeded.
I love this.
Oh dear. It's not working.
Yeah, I love this little pole, and this little doily's little pole. Fiona, cut the book down. You can do it, honey.
I'm trying. I'm trying. Oh, it's not easy. I'm trying to
Fiona has
choose.
a really big journal, and she's trying to. It's even too big to make into 2 journals. She's gonna have to.
I'm trying to make 2 signatures for her, at least of 10 pages, which will make it 80 pages front and back. But
Wow.
if I do any more than that, it's just going to be so chunky. I'm not going to be able to. You're not going to be able to close it. So, because I'm not doing a hardcover, I'm actually doing a soft cover, which makes it a little bit harder when you've got a big chunky journal. Okay.
Hey, Kateri, how's it going?
Hey, sweetheart, how are you, Kateri?
Terry.
Oh,
We
it's
have
lovely to see you,
Abra on here
honey.
with us tonight, and Fiona. But I'm just so glad that this journal is done.
It's beautiful, Sierra. It's a credit to you as usual. Sierra has done an awesome job.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
She's a very talented lady, our Sierra.
You're so sweet. Thank you so much.
Okay.
But I'm just
choosing.
Like, when you finish something, it's just like, oh, you know.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Oh, I'm so glad you guys like it. It was so much fun to make. Oh, this is another tuck. Lots of butterflies and roses on this paper, and lots of mints and pinks, and I love the color patterns, and lots of tuck spaces.
Oh, this
And
is
lots
not
of
working.
fold outs and flip outs to journal in. Just tuck in that rose right there, and also in that. I think that's my favorite thing about making these journals is all the possibilities. I mean, you can just do so many different tucks and tacks and everything. There's just so much you can do with these journals.
Sorry, butterfly paper, you have to go.
Folded up paper you can stick everywhere.
This is just not working. Patience, Fiona, patience. It's a virtue. So they say.
Yes. Me too. I'm really liking the mint color lately as well. I love, I've actually always loved mint. That was actually a main color in my wedding was the mint color. It was mint and pink. It was like country shabby chic wedding style. The men actually wore mint vests and ties with their
beautiful.
black tuxes. I mean suits. And my daughter wore a mint flower girl dress, and her mint flower girl dress was actually what the whole wedding was stylized after, because I love that little dress so much. So But thank you
I'm
so
really
much for
liking
dropping
him
into
too, Judy.
Terry.
I love me.
Yeah, it's a really sweet.
I'm sorry, Joanne, I missed, darling. You look after yourself, sweetheart. I know mum's duties are always call. There's always something to do, honey. Hugs,
Oh
sweetheart.
yeah,
Love you, Joanne.
I know. And the brown with it, I just love how the brown matches so well. Yeah,
I
those
think I might have 10
monkeys.
pages in 2 signatures.
The
Let's have a look.
ones you could
Let's
see, I
see.
just love, and then the staining around it is just so
I
pretty.
think I might keep that one
How the
for
colors just
the other
flow.
one. This one. Okay. And we have, drum roll, 1.
You want to show your pages?
No, they're not finished. They're not embellished. Some of them aren't embellished yet. I'm just counting 3. Sorry, counting out loud. Be quiet, Fiona. 4, 5.
Do you have anything you want to show, Avril?
Me?
Yeah, do you want to show what you're doing? We'll click on you.
Sure. I'm trying to glue some of the seed beads onto the center of the sunflower.
Yay.
Oh, that's cool. So she's gluing seed beads. Are you using a little toothpick?
A safety pin.
Oh, a safety pin. Oh, Carol's wedding was mint and pink too. That's cool. I like those
Beautiful.
colors together for a wedding. They're beautiful. Like country chic.
Do you want to know what my wedding was? You're going to die.
What?
Well, you have to remember, this was the end of the 80s. I got married in January of 1990. Okay, so it was a bit a while ago. And you have to remember that in the 80s, it was fluffy, permy hair and great big bows in your hair and stupid taffeta and water wave taffeta and all that kind of stuff. Well, the girls, I got married in white, of course, and it was lovely lace and beautiful. The girls' bridesmaids' dresses were electric
Carol's
blue.
like, hi, April. Didn't see you.
Electric blue. I kid you not.
Oh.
Wow.
Water wave taffeta in electric blue. Go the end of the 80s to the 90s, beginning of the 90s. Yes, that wasn't pink because I couldn't find a pink shade that I liked that was in. So electric blue was the next color. Those poor girls.
You have a picture?
They look back on those photos and want to die.
Yeah. That's what my mom and my sister liked their bridesmaid dresses because they could wear them again because they were these really pink flowy dresses.
Yeah.
I don't know why some people like purposely dress their bridesmaids in horrendous.
Oh, in ugly things?
They
I
don't want them to look better.
I wouldn't
I don't want
purposely
the
do that.
competition.
I'm going to take that vellum out too. I'm down.
You said, April, are you gluing those beads down?
Yes. I'm trying the tacky glue. Hopefully that works.
Okay, we have 2 signatures to work with. I'm pretty happy about that. And already look at the, I don't know if you can see, but look at the strings and the dangles already because of the fairies. It's got the fairy theme. I think I'm going to have to cut some of those. They're just like massive.
Hold on, Fiona. Let me go to you and you can show what you're talking about. What are you talking about, Fiona?
The cotton, the embroidery floss that's I sewed with. It's an embroidery cotton for like appliques and stuff. And look at all the dangles already and the string. And I haven't even added anything.
Oh. Kind of scoot your camera a little bit more towards you.
Okay, hang on.
There we go. You're good.
Okay. All right, now I
so
can
Carrie said, I got you. Bet I was married in 1982 and peach for the girls and guys wore peach shirts.
Woohoo, peach. just the in color. Yeah, I remember the 80s very well. I was
Carol says
1982.
they were married in 1973,
Eight.
and she loves Peach too.
I was just about to enter high school 83, I think. No, hang on. No, 82. I finished high school 86. 73. Carol, I was 2 years old.
I wasn't even born for another 13 years.
I'm a 71 baby.
I wasn't born until 86.
Yeah.
Yeah, Carol beats you, Kateri.
So 73,
Yeah.
83, 93.
Oh, wow.
2003.
73.
Wow,
Oh,
That was-
so
Judy.
your 50-year
Okay,
anniversary
Judy,
is
what
only
year were
in
you
like
first married? Come on, Judy.
5 more years, and you got 5th year. Wow, I'm feeling
Come on,
really
Judy,
old.
do share.
You're not that old, Judy.
Judy, you're beautiful. You've aged gracefully,
She
honey.
was married the first time in 75.
Carol's feeling old because I told her that I was born 71.
Oh, don't you feel old?
I was 2 years
You're
old.
late.
I was a little toddler when
You're
Carol
on
got
your
married.
phone.
You're not old. Just some of us are little babies still. Mind you, I'm 47 this year, and I figure that 3 more years to 50, and that's half a century.
Sure. I'm the same age too. I'm from 71.
Oh, cool.
Oh, wow.
Fly away 50. No.
You're not wrong, Judy. Praise God, you've made it to that long, honey.
Hey, 60 wonderful years, right?
That's right, absolutely. And you are the most beautiful person, Judy. And I'm sure in those 60 years, you have
You had a
touched
daughter at
lots of
82?
hearts.
What? Oh, in 82. I'm sorry. It's like, what? Pinky, no. Get out of here.
You were a freshman in 73, Kateri? Hi, Julia. Welcome, sweetheart. How are you, hon?
Hey, Julia.
Hi, Julia.
Wow.
Really sticky.
You don't realize just like, because we all talk together and whatever, and, we all craft, so we've got that in common. But there's a wide range of ages in the crafting community. And I think that's pretty awesome because, everybody inspires everyone and we can learn from each other no matter what the age is.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I feel like
Yeah.
all of us
Yeah.
teach each other.
Like I get inspired so many times from some of the, people that are much younger than me.
Oh, yeah. For sure. I think everybody brings their own new, interesting element to crafting.
Judy, 61 in July. Carol, 64.
Yes, I know when your birthday is, Judy. It's the 1st of July. I know. And I just shared it.
Yeah,
Now we all know.
He's
That's
having
right.
a birthday challenge right now.
He is having a birthday challenge. Absolutely.
Go to our channel and sign up.
So correct me if I'm wrong, Judy. It is you would like a Rolodex card decorated. It doesn't really matter. You said what size as long as it's a Rolodex card. And you said whatever else someone wanted to make. Is that right, darling?
I thought it changed
Great.
to just whatever you wanted to make or send her.
I like that she said you can make whatever else you like because, like, that just makes it so much easier. You can enjoy doing something that you enjoy rather than, something you're going to get stressed out about.
Yeah.
I mean, not that we should get stressed. We should enjoy it, but sometimes, when it's for someone and you're doing it for someone special, and you know it's a special thing, you kind of just want to have it right if you're anything like me.
Yes, I'm always afraid it's not going to be good enough.
You know
I'm just
what?
too much of-
My daughter's birthday's in September, and she didn't get to start until she was uh 6, 5, until she was just 6 too, because her birthday is September 4th. So I know because Kacheri just said I had to start school when I was 7 because
Oh
the
wow.
cutoff date was right before my birthday and they wouldn't let me start, so I had to wait. And I was trying to tell my daughter, I'm like, this is going to be a good thing. You'll have your license before everybody. You know, you'll turn 18 before everybody. I mean, right now that might not be cool, but it will be cool when you get in high school.
Yeah, it will be. That's right. But the problem is, everybody will say, "Hey, can you take me somewhere?" She'll be like the taxi service.
So in
Yeah.
in the US, we have all these limitations on teenagers driving and stuff. Like they can only have one passenger that's a family member for like the first 6 months or a year, and then
Really?
they can, and then there's another like 6 months where they can only have like up to 3 passengers that are all family. I don't know how it goes exactly because I got my license a long time ago,
Yeah.
but
Yep.
I know there's all
Ours
these
have
awesome
got
limitations
restrictions
now where you
after a
have
certain
to
time
have
at night.
restricted.
What?
What?
There's no restrictions during the day. We've got two different. You've obviously got your learners, and you know you
Mhm.
have to drive with a licensed driver for a year, and you have to have a record book. But then after that, they've got your red. And let me get this right. The red P's go for 2 years, and then the green P's go for a year. And while you're on your red P's, you aren't restricted to so many passengers during the day. You can have as many passengers during the day, but once it is 11 o'clock at night, and they've done this because you know the young
Drunk
ones go
drivers
out,
and
they drink, they hoon around in their cars, they do all of the things that young people do, particularly the boys. And
yeah.
so after 11 o'clock, they're only allowed one passenger, so they can't all you know hang around together, which is a good thing.
Yeah. You know, I grew up with kids saying I flunked. Oh, I'm sorry, Terry. I know kids are jerks. They really are. um, what was I gonna say? Here you do have to have a certain amount of hours clocked with your permit, and then you got
Okay.
to go to driving school, and then you got to pass driving school, and then you
Oh,
got
the
to go
same
to
here. You've got to go for it. Yeah, the same here.
and it costs like $500 to put your kid through driving school.
Oh, no, you don't have to have
Um,
driving school. You just got to pass the test. They take you for a
oh,
test, you know, and you've got to pass.
yeah, they have to actually go to driving school here, and it costs like $500 for them to go through driving school.
Oh, my
And
goodness.
if they're under the age of 18, they have to go through driving school. But once they turn 18, they can just take the test, and if they pass, they pass and
Yep,
get their license. But
yep.
if they're under the age of 18, they have to go to driving school for like, I think it's like a 6 month period, and it's like $500. It's like one time a
Wow.
week or something. And so a lot of people just don't even get their license till they're 18 now because the driving school is just ridiculous. Because when I
Yeah,
was a
they
kid,
don't have the money.
yeah, when I was a kid, the driving school was actually done in school. It was like we had it in our school.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they don't have driver's schools there, Judy? Oh, maybe so all the states are different. So maybe
Oh,
that's just
okay.
Washington State that you have to do the driving
Oh,
school then.
wow.
You got to do the driving school if you're
It is
under the age
it
of
is different in
18.
Australia too. The each state has its own kind of rules.
Yeah, I mean, because each state gets to pass their own laws.
Yeah.
And if, you know, there's a whole bunch of like stupid drunk driver kids and a whole bunch of them, you know, get into a car accident and something horrible like that happens and they go and crack down on all that stuff, you know, which I don't think it's a bad thing. You know, I just feel bad for the people that aren't disobeying the laws because they ruin it for everybody else.
Yeah. Okay, that tag's
Hey
hanging over.
Joyce,
That
how's it going, hun? So Kateria says, do you know they don't have driving ed at school here in Indiana? You have to find a
Oops.
driving school or learn on your own, then take the test. Yes, Kateria, when I was in high school, they used to have the driving school in the schools, and I graduated 2004. But now the driving schools, they don't have them in schools anymore. And when they were in schools, they only cost $150 to go through it. But now that they're outside like schools and buildings where you got to go to the driving school and do all the driving and everything, um, it's like $500 for the course, and then you got to pay, and then they have to pass that. They have to pass the driving school to be able to even take their driver's test. If they're under the age of 18, if they're over the age of 18 older, then they can take their driving test whenever they want. And if they pass it, they pass it, they get their license.
Hi,
But
Joyce,
under 18,
sweetheart. Sorry,
you have
hon, I
to be
didn't
driving
see you
school.
come in.
Yep, Joyce is here. But
Sorry, darling.
that's nice that they give them the option, Kateri, that they don't have to go.
I'm cutting off some of
My
these
kids.
screens. Yeah, so, but the $500 is a lot to ask a young person to come up with when they're under 18, isn't it? Like, that's a lot of money.
Oh yeah, they're not asking the 16-year-old to come up with the money. They're asking the parents.
Exactly.
They're making the parents
unless they've got a very rich weekend job.
Yeah, I mean, like, come on, it's just like seriously.
Yeah, you know, it does not education cost enough as it is.
Yeah, I don't understand why they took it out of the
You guys
school.
have to pay
That's what
for
I
your
don't get.
schooling over there, like fees and stuff. You know, your public education, do you have to pay like a school fee every year and have to buy all the textbooks, or how does it work?
For public school here,
Yeah.
you don't have to buy any of the books. Everything's all paid with taxes. It's all of our taxes pay everything.
Oh, well, not in Australia, but you know, that's Australia.
When they're in college, even if it's a public college, you have to pay for all the books and stuff.
Yeah, no, you've got to pay a school fee every year, and then you've got to pay when they're in high school, you've got to pay textbook fees, and other fees. Yeah, it's not cheap.
Oh, really?
And then we've all got school uniforms, so they have to mandatory wear certain shoes. They like black polished shoes. They have to wear a school uniform. You have to buy the uniform. They've got to have a sports uniform. They've got to have a winter uniform. They've got to have the jackets. Yeah, everything. Like
really? So that it's not. It doesn't even sound like it's public school. Then it sounds like it's all private.
It's been like that since I was a kid. Yep.
I believe.
Oh, private schools. I had my kids in private school in the Christian college, and because that's what they call it here. And I paid for the 3 boys because Zach started school. Yeah, that year. The year after, the other 2. I paid on my own as a single mum for a couple of years. I worked and worked and worked. I paid $3,500, and that was because I got a $1,500 discount because I was a staff member.
Yeah, wow. And that's another thing is Joyce is right. They always want money for like workbooks or, you know.
Yeah, all the extras.
There's always wanting money for something. So, I mean, you are paying for some stuff, but if you can't afford it, they have like people that make under a certain amount of money. There's always like financial aid options.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am all for uniforms too. I believe that uniforms are a really good way of making them all everybody seems
Yeah, you're right. You're right. But
yeah, they don't really do
it
uniforms
stops
unless
that
it's private school.
competition. It certainly stops the competition of who's wearing what. You've got the latest thing. I'm a poor kid. You're a rich kid. You've got the latest brand. I haven't. It stops that. But like I said, it's still hard on families to find that money for uniforms. Sometimes some of the ones that, you know, really,
and then
families
also,
are really struggling.
they're still buying they're using the used uniforms, you know, like.
Yeah, well, sometimes they can go to like opportunity thrift shops, and you know, you can get, you know, somebody's put a uniform in and they're no longer at that school, and you can get them cheaper, but that's rare. I remember when the boys were in the Christian college. I mean, that's different because their uniforms were more expensive. But no, even when Samuel was in the public high school in the autistic class, $500 one year just on Samuel's uniform.
Wow.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Curious, you're right. It's money all the time. Our kids are out of college for 10 years now. Hallelujah.
Oh, wow.
Yep, dollars for something. What happened to casinos paying for school? What do you mean casinos paying for school? Casinos paid for school?
Are you still on me, Sierra?
Yeah.
Oh, here I am making a great big mess. Okay, I just want, while you're still on me, let me just show you this piece of fabric.
Yeah, because I got to run to the restroom.
It's for a certain lady. I'm not going to say who, that I'm sending it to in the US. I ordered it and I could not resist it when I seen it. I've been collecting a few things, and this person happens to be, I'll give it away when I say it. This person happens to be Paris mad.
Paris mad.
Crazy, absolutely crazy for Paris. And I found this fabric and I thought she is, I got I got half a yard. So look at that. Can you see it? Hang on.
I can't really see it. You're not, it's, the camera's too much. You can see it. Oh, wow. Look at the flowers on that.
It's got the Eiffel Tower. It's got all of the landmarks. Hang on, let me tilt the camera up so you can see it a bit better. So it has the Eiffel Tower, and then it has, I can't say all the places. What's this one here? Hang on the other side. This one here at the top. It's just beautiful. It's got roses and script writing and postcards. Look at the postcards on the top here.
That's pretty.
Isn't it beautiful? She's going to love it.
Oh, God.
And it's got like here, let me open it up in the middle. It's just beautiful. I love it. It's just gorgeous. She's going to love it. I know. Okay, you can switch off me now, darling. I've shared that.
That's completely gorgeous.
Yeah, flowers and birds and.
Yeah, I'll switch over to April. Oops.
I'm still gluing bugle beats now. It's gonna take me forever.
I like it though. Is that that's the middle of the flower?
Yeah, this. Yes, it's a sunflower.
That's beautiful. I think it looks really good.
So I'm just.
This one is 2000. This fabric, Laura, is 2013 studio. I think it says Voltaire for Elizabeth Studios Incorporated. That's what it says on the side. So it's an old, like 2013. It's like, 5 years old, but I had never seen it before. And when I seen it on eBay, well, like it wasn't cheap. Half a yard was $14.50, but I thought I've got to have it.
That's beautiful.
I mean, that's Australian dollars, so yeah, it's a little bit less for you guys. I love it. Hello, Lorelli. Okay, I think there's someone at my front door. I'll be right back, guys.
Hi, Laurel.
Are you guys back? No? Happy, what are you barking at?
Hey, Laurel. Sorry, I'm not at my computer at this second. What do you say?
Oh.
How are you tonight? Tiffany, where are you? Chica? Chica, chica, choo, choo.
Yeah, where did Tiff go? She's like meant to have joined.
Do you see Rose on the screen? Rose isn't in here, right?
No.
She never mentioned me back or messaged me back if the kit's still available or not.
Oh, okay.
The Trinket Box kit.
Oh, okay. You only just got home, Lorelli?
Yeah, she had her daughter's choir concert tonight.
Oh, beautiful. How was it, darling? Was it lovely? I bet it was.
Oh yeah.
What were they singing? Okay, I need to plug in my.
So they were singing a little bit of Michael Jackson, ABC, and
Hi, Rose.
is that is Rose on? Did you say hi, Rose?
Yes.
Rose, is the Trinket Box still available?
No, she said it's sold.
Okay, that's what I thought. All right.
I knew it was the Arcti something. I just couldn't remember, Kateri. Arcti is that how you say it? Triomphe. I'm not very good at French, obviously. I didn't take any French. In fact, I took no languages at school.
Oh, really? In our high school, 2 years of foreign language was required.
No, no, I didn't have to. I should have, but I didn't.
You had to take Spanish, or I just took
Yeah, I
Spanish.
think they do now. They make
here.
them now, but they didn't when I went to school.
Yeah, I cheated. I took Spanish.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Spanish
that's
was
easy for
easy.
you. Hang on a minute. How do you work that out?
So you already knew Spanish, April?
Yes, that was my primary language.
That's what I was going to say. That's where she comes from. Yes.
That's why I said I cheated. My name is it's April in English, but my name is Abril in Spanish.
What is it in Spanish, hon?
Abril.
Okay, one more time. I'm listening.
Abril.
Habridi.
Like the A is and then the B, Abril.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's weird. You say that
it's very
the I sounds like an. Thank
it's
you.
very pretty in your language, but I'm really glad that you let us call you April.
Yes, yes. I went by April for the longest time growing up because it was just easier, and
yeah, I understand that.
And then when I got on Facebook, some of my friends were like, "We weren't gonna friend you because you were April." I was like, "Yeah,
yeah, that's me."
Yeah.
Oh, Sierra, that fabric's pretty.
Thank you. As such to me. I'm gonna.
Excuse me.
I didn't want to take out all my paper clips. There we go. What are we working on? I'm I'm finally going to, by the end of this week, or coming next week, I mean, because we're on Friday today in Australia, I will be finished this journal. And because she's waited so long, this lady, she is getting a 2-signature journal, not a 1. So hopefully she will like it.
Oh, I'm sure she's gonna love it.
But I had to cut down the pages because I had enough for like 4 signatures, and that's not going to work in a soft cover journal.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Not for how I was going to do it anyway. Yeah. Okay, we need little tabs.
I can't find my scissors.
And I'm working on a mixed media canvas.
Yes.
With a fairy.
With a
It's a
fairy.
fairy.
Fairy, fairy. Love, love, love.
And I was trying to, I finally finished my journal, which I'm so stoked about.
Oh, it is absolutely beautiful, Rose. Have you seen the cover, Sierra?
I don't think.
Sorry, have you seen the cover, Laurel? Wrong person. I'm talking to you about your journal. I said your name. I meant Laurel. Laurel, have you seen the cover?
No, no one's seen it because I just finished it.
Okay, you've only just done it. Yeah, it's beautiful.
So yeah, this is the cover. Or I know some of you ladies have seen it like 3 times now, but this is the back cover. So I'm so excited it's finally done. And okay, Judy, you have a nice night, sweetie.
You take care, Jude. Hugs, sweetheart.
Yes, have a lovely evening. Enjoy yourself. Get lots of rest.
Bye, Judy.
I know April, she has the house to herself and her grandson. That's awesome for the next few days.
See what Rose said? Beautiful as always, Sierra. Laura said gorgeousness.
Thank you.
God bless you too, Judy, my beautiful friend. I love you, darling.
Yes.
You are just a sweetheart.
Aw, thank you, Kateri. Yeah, I know. I love making those Bible covers too.
It would, wouldn't it, Sierra? My mum is actually doing exactly that. She's doing a crazy patchwork Bible cover with all the hand sewn and all the embellishments at the moment. Yeah, I can't wait to see it. But of course, I have to wait till she doesn't know how to send a picture by her phone, so I'll have to wait.
That's something I can do. And then I finished my baggie. I just have to glue this stuff on, but I finished my little patchwork part. So I don't know why. Oh,
okay, that's too long. Too many dangles on the little butterfly.
There.
Cutting you off.
There's my little patchwork heart. You can see all the sewing in the back. Thank you, Julia. There's the Jaeger
okay. I didn't see them.
There is that Decker again.
It's not showing up on my phone. Did Laurel get rid of that person? What are you talking about, Kateri? You talking about somebody's in here? I'm lost.
Dagger.
Kateri said there's that dagger again. Oh, I know what she means.
Oh, the needle? Is that what you're talking about? The big long needle?
Yeah, that's a ginormous.
Okay, where am I going to put this?
No, so I just have to glue this down, and then because I'm making another one of these tea bag tea bag book kits because this was such a hit. So I know there's a few ladies who want another one of these. So I wanted to finish this one, so I'm just going down the front of my bag, and then my book will be complete. My little tea bag book. It'll fit right in that little pocket.
Oh, green.
But
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
yeah, I was thinking of putting a little charm on here. A cute little charm. But I'm waiting for my glue to heat up. Hopefully it won't take too long. But yeah, I'm just glad that Fiona's having a good day, so he wanted to come on and craft. Because, you know.
Rose said, Sarah, how's your finger today? No ouchie.
No, my finger's fine. I don't even remember where it was. The
I thought of you earlier, Ciara, because I was twisting a cap off of a little jar, and a piece of metal got stuck in my finger. It hurt.
Oh yeah. Oh.
I missed that. What happened yesterday, Ciara? Was that on your live when I was at my appointment?
Probably it was these glass pearl beads. One of them broke and a shard got stuck in my finger and it hurt.
Oh my goodness.
I had to get it out. And it was so sharp and it hurt.
Oh, that did not do well. Because of my hands, I've just ruined this. Oh no. I put the eyelet in it and it's not, I don't know what to do. I put those expensive We Are Memory Keepers coloured eyelets and I mustn't have done it right and it's not, doesn't look too great.
I'm sure you're not just being too hard on yourself. I'm gonna go ahead and switch to you.
Okay, well you can have a look because it's a bit of a disaster.
I need to go find my scissors. I don't know where they went. Left and right.
It's look what I did to the back of it. Hang on, I've got to get it in camera. It's not looking great.
I can't wait to work on the front.
That's the front. The front's not too bad, but look at the back. I squished it. Never mind. It'll have to do. I tried to crimp it again, Joyce, but it just wasn't. Oh, I haven't done the cover yet, sweetheart. All I've done is the fairy door, which I think I've shown you. That's the fairy door that is going to go on the cover. And you open up, hang on. Yeah. You open up the little door. She's knocking on the door, and then you open up the little door, and then there's like a green, it's actually popped up on dimensionals. It's probably hard to see. And then there's a little fairy sitting inside, and it just says a banner with fairy written on it. And then I'm going to put make some mushrooms out of some material and sew on little beads and kind of have them everywhere. And yeah, just a few things on the cover. But she's done with glossy accents and glitter. So sparkly. Yeah, it'll look nice when I'm done. I'm just, my attention for detail and perfectionism. I'm trying not to be so hard on myself, but I like things done right, like we all do.
Yes, you need not to be so hard on yourself.
And sometimes that, sometimes it's a good thing, and sometimes it's not.
Yeah, sometimes it incapacitates you to move forward.
Yeah, just need to relax a little bit and enjoy it a lot more. I am enjoying it now that my hands aren't painful. Look at the butterfly I did.
Oh, yep, I love that one. I love that.
That's pretty.
As I've done before, each individual piece is sewn. So when you look at the back, she can either just some of them I've covered and some of them I've left. So she can either journal on the back in tiny little writing on each individual section, or she can cover it and do whatever she likes with it. Thank you, Laurel.
Rose wouldn't ignore a bee stinging her even. She wouldn't ignore
Okay, back to front.
a fly buzzing around. She wouldn't ignore anything.
Get out of there. That way.
She's not built that way, huh, Rose? She's not built.
Thank you, Julia. Thanks, hon. You've got to have butterflies when you have fairies. You can't, for me, I can't, as soon as I think of fairies, I always think of butterflies.
Yeah, I think
there's a couple of unicorns, but not many in this journal. I found it hard to find nice ones. That's what I haven't put. I haven't put that colouring book page, but I'll do that.
Yeah,
I have to scan them still. Okay. Some fibres. Got plenty of fibres. Blue. Green, pink, mint.
Hey, Logan, for life.
Yellow. I don't think I own any blue. Purple, multicolours.
Yeah, I know. Betty. Sorry, I don't even remember how to pronounce your name, but yeah, I didn't know how to get a hold of you. Can you message me on here?
Good night, Rosie. I love you, sweetheart. Take care, darling. See you on Laurel's live tomorrow.
Good night, Rose.
Good night, Rose. We'll see you tomorrow for sure, sweetie pie. On the Rally's live.
My dog is wanting
Are
attention.
those bad guys, Laurel? Is that Logan for life a bad guy and that I swallow? Oh, never mind. Don't read that out loud.
I'm going to have to mute for a minute, Sierra, because I just realized the time and it's 1:45 and I haven't had my insulin and I'm been trying to be really good with that and I need to have something to eat.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
is that all right?
Yeah, go right
Yeah,
ahead.
I know. I'm a naughty girl. I didn't even realize the time. I was sitting here thinking, I'm a little bit hungry, and then I looked at the time and went, oops. Okay, I'll be back.
Okay. Why is all these bad guys coming in here?
I don't know, darling. I have no idea.
They can't resist beautiful ladies.
They used to not come into mine and come into Laurel's, and now they're coming into mine. They're just finding all the cricks and cracks, I guess. I don't know. But Beat, are you friends with me? You're not friends with me on Facebook, hun? How? I don't know what to do either because I need your PayPal address. Laurel, I don't think that one that says Logan for life is really Logan because I really doubt Logan Paul would come watch my video. So I think that must be like, I don't know. That's why I thought that was a troll too.
I disappeared again, huh?
Oh yeah, you did. What's you're playing disappearing acts on this, huh?
What?
Yes.
What?
Oh, I forgot we're still on Fiona and she's not even here.
Okay.
Yeah, I know he didn't say anything bad. So that's nothing. I think April's gonna try to leave and then come back in to see if she can get her picture to work because it did that before to her too. So now that I got my little heart on here and I got my little tassel, I just gotta let this
There
dry.
I am.
Yep, there she is. There you bye.
Yes.
So, but yeah, I guess April's in a swap where you're gonna make an embellishment box. That's gonna be fun.
Yes, it's due on the 22nd, and I haven't started making the flowers yet. Which I don't know how to make.
Beat, did you give me your email on here? Is it on here? Oh yeah, I bet you are tired, Kateri. Oh, you wrote it down. Laurel has it written down. Okay, I'll get it from Laurel then. Sorry. Okay. And Laurel said April bottles from Joann's and caps from Michael's, both in the baking section for the fabric tack.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you, Laurel, because this bottle just oozes out too much.
Yeah, it's a special bottle from bottle from Joann's. And then she couldn't find the cap, but then she found the cap at Michael's. So
All right, I'll go look for them tomorrow.
yeah. She said you are welcome. Oh. She is. She's a good lady, huh? She's a good girl. That Laurel.
Yes.
Robert. Oh, what's
She's always helping everybody.
in the middle of the road? Yeah, we do not have very smart cats around these parts. So I'm ripping up shreds of
Fabric.
Fabric, yeah. Because I was gonna make another flower. Another one you can make is you can do a loopy flower, but oh no, I don't think I made this big enough.
I like that fabric a lot. It's pretty.
Me too. I love all the fabrics in that fabric, all those floral fabrics. I'm a sucker for floral fabrics. I love them. I love the shabby fabrics and floral fabrics. Yes, this was a surprise visit. Fiona was feeling good and she went live and she's like, let's go live. She's feeling good and It's so
Thank
so
God. She's been
so
feeling sick.
happy. Yeah, yeah, she's actually been had to be in the hospital and stuff, unfortunately. So I'm so glad she's feeling better. Yeah, I think it's Bete or Bet. It's not B and it's not Betty. So if you tear a piece of fabric and you tear it wide enough, which I guess I should have even gone wider than that. Maybe I'll use, yeah, this one's about the same width. But if you tear a piece of fabric, you can make a loopy flower. This is still not very wide, but I'm going to try to use it. But you can, after you tear the piece of fabric and you want it to be a thicker piece, probably thicker than I even tore it. So right here, this piece is about 2¼ So you might want to go to 2½ or even 3 inches, close to that. And then you fold the piece of fabric in half. And then what you want to do is you want to do a running stitch down the 2 edges.
Good night, Laurel. Have a good Friday.
Laurel. Thank you. See you tomorrow, Laurel. Have a lovely evening, hun. I'm glad you had a good day with your daughter. So this is just, so you just do a running stitch down the edge of the fabric. And then you just go all the way down to the other end because we're just doing a running stitch and you don't want it to, because we're gotta still chop slits to make it a loopy flower. Like, and this of course is inspired by Trisha. She's the shabby chic flower queen in my eyes. She's amazing flower maker. Learned so much from her, and that's a little shabby chic on YouTube. Definitely check her out. And definitely make sure you subscribe to Laurel because we will be on her channel tomorrow night. You're fine, Fiona. Laurel says good night, lovely ladies. So I'm just finishing my running stitch down the side of my flower with my little tiny embroidery needle. At least it goes through the fabric better than that big fatty one. Okay. Now I'm just gonna pull this through here. How long was my strip? It can be any length, but you at least, I would say, want to have it be about, let me measure what I got really quick. 1 second, Laura. Okay, so my fabric strip is about, it's about 18 inches, but I would do a couple feet just to be safe. I mean, that's would be probably a good size, a couple feet. Um, I mean, but you can do we'll see what mine turns out like, but ouch. This needle is so tiny. Still putting your beads down, Avril?
Yes.
I know that stuff's just tedious, the little details, but it adds all the little details into your work and it's going to look beautiful.
I hope it turns out like I'm envisioning it.
I'm sure it will. It looks beautiful. Just getting this off in here. You know what I need? I need some of those pliers or something to grab this needle. It's so slick. There we go. I can use that little pin. This needle is so slippery. Okay.
Is that needle very thin or it's?
Yeah, it's very thin and slick, and it's just not loving me, I guess. I don't know why it's so difficult to, and I don't know why I can't find just a regular needle. Why I only can find like these embroidery needles or um, the embroidery needles or the my super long needle. I don't know why I can't just find a regular needle. Where is my? But this material is very, what do you call it? Very tightly woven.
Mm-hmm.
So why it wants to do all that. Very tightly woven. Okay. What the deal is why it's not coming through here is that it has some seriously. Why am I having so many issues making a simple flower, ladies? It's just a running stitch for crummy snakes. Okay, there we go. Finally. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to keep on doing my running stitch down the edge of my fabric strip. If you have anything you want to show, let me know and I can switch to you, hun. Avril.
I'm just gluing.
Just gluing,
Gluing,
gluing.
gluing, gluing.
Keep those fingers gluing. Are you using the fabric tack now, or are you still using the tacky glue?
I have the original tacky glue, the Aleene's.
Yeah,
Um,
that's what I use a lot too. The fabric tack's really expensive unless you actually need the fabric tack. Then why use it?
I keep forgetting to buy it every time I go to the store. I've been to Walmart I don't know how many times and I forget to pick it up.
Yeah, because that might work. Because sometimes beads, especially if those are glass or
They
even if they're
are.
plastic, they're gonna be hard to stay on with that just that tacky glue. I mean, they'll stay on for now, but in a short amount of time, they're probably gonna, if you just like rub your hand across it, they'll probably fall off.
No, all my hard work.
I would just cover them if do you have glossy accents or something like that that you could use go
No.
over the top of it with it because
No, but I'll buy some. That's a good idea. I was
yeah.
thinking of the Mod Podge, but I don't know if it'll make it
Oh my
look
gosh,
yucky.
this needle sucks. Okay. Yeah, Mod Podge might work too. Yeah. I don't know what my deal is, but I have to cut off the end because I ripped the I pulled so hard on the needle it actually ripped the fabric
Oh.
or ripped the thread. But anyways, so you kind of slightly gather this, or actually, sorry, I'm wrong. You could, if you wanted to, you could gather this, and that would make a cute little rosette. You can see like that. Or if you want to make the loopy flower, so you can see I have my thread right here. And to make the loopy flower, you want this flat. So at least have some of it flat, and then what you do is you're just gonna go down the road here. You're just gonna make these little cuts every so often. I do about, so you want to go down not too far because you don't want it to go too close to um the I cannot do anything. The running stitch, but you do want to go down as far as you can because it looks better the farther you go down. And then you just are going to cut every so often to make these little loops. And then that's how you make the loopy flower. And then I'll show you, and then you can go and shred the material a little bit. So I'm going to start gathering it a little bit down here so you can get a more flat surface to make more of the loops. You want to try to do straight loops. And they're not all going to be the same, and that's totally fine. You don't want them to all, I mean, be perfect.
So you cut the strip and then you folded it in half?
Yeah, I cut the strip, or I tore the strip, or cut it, whatever, it doesn't really matter. And then I folded it in half, and then I did a running stitch, and then I did a running stitch down the open half, and then the folded half, I'm cutting these little just lines. And when I gather it, you can see these are all going to be little loops right here.
Oh, that's neat.
And then it turns into a really cute flower. It's pretty sweet.
That's cute.
Well, thank you.
That is
Hi,
really
Fiona.
cute.
Goodbye.
Yeah, I'm back. I had my insulin, had my lunch, all done.
Oh, good.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
I've really got to stay on top of it because that neuropathy has damaged my feet really badly.
Oh, for sure. That's a good thing is to stay on top of it.
Yeah, I know. I haven't been. As you know, when you focus on one thing and you're dealing with something else, and you like, it's hard to stay on top of everything when your health is that bad. But I'm
Yeah.
working hard.
Yep, and that's all you can do is
That's it.
put in the time and do the best you can do. So
Okay. Need to move on my. I've got so much yarn. It's like yarn city.
I know, me too. I was thinking, and I have so many fibers that because I love fibers and I collect them. And I know a lot
I'm
of
not
people have
buying
a hard
anymore.
time finding fibers, you know.
Mm.
So I was thinking about making these little fiber kits or something because a lot of people do have a hard time finding all those cool fibers.
Mm. I don't want to hide that. Glue it on the page. It hangs off. Doesn't matter if it hangs off. I don't think it matters.
Okay.
I'm answering
Last loop.
myself.
Okay. So now I have all my loops cut, okay? And so
Okay.
now I kind of want to, I'm just going to kind of pull it tight or whatever for right now. And I'm going to just go like this with my fingernails because I want to kind of just de-stress the edges a little bit on all
Oh,
the
yeah.
loops to make them just a little tattered. And so I'm just going to kind of pick at it with my nails. And I just like so I just like put my nails like that, grab it, and then pull back. And again, grab, pull back, grab, pull back. And you can also use like a little brush, or there's a bunch of different things you can do to distress it. But I just like to use my nails, and it works fine for me. But kind of just trying to get the fibers going, and when you got a lot of them, you can pull the chunk of little hairs out of there. You don't want them to be too annoying, but you want it to be kind of a shabby flower because that's what we're making is shabby flowers. So pulling it back again.
It's okay to answer yourself. Thanks, Betty. Love you, hon.
What?
Betty said it was okay that I answered myself back. Good night, Carol, sweetheart. It was lovely to see you. Thank you for hanging out with us, sweetie. You look after yourself. Sweet dreams.
Good night, Carol. Thank you so much.
Bye.
For coming, and you're welcome, Julia. I hope that these flowers help you guys and help you make some really pretty flowers. You definitely can. There's lots of really cute flowers out there, fabric flowers. There's so many different techniques and everything. So now you can kind of see it's a little bit more shabby. You can kind of see it's all a little torn up, but it can get a lot more torn up. This is just a little bit compared to what it could be. If you have some really good muslin, man, you can just tear this up real nice. But this stuff, it will get a little tattered and shabby, but yeah, some nice muslin from Walmart would really be awesome looking. I should see if I got some to show you. But anyway, so you can see it makes just this little pile of all these like strings, which I definitely don't need on my desk.
Oh, dear.
So I'm just going to toss those. And so what I'm going to do with this flower is I don't want it, so I could just make it super tight, and then I could just glue the two ends together, and it could look like this. So you could make a little flower like that if you wanted to. That would be totally fine, but that's not what
They're
I'm
cute.
doing. Let me get my,
I've made them before. I love them. They're cute.
yeah,
And you can fluff them right up.
yeah. So I'm gonna, I don't want my gather to be that tight. So I'm gonna loosen my gather on here. Make it looser. And then when I get it to however loose I want it to be, then I can hit a little bit of glue on there to make it so it won't go any further. I can cut this string off of here. Okay, and so now that I have my thing, I want it kind of all gathered. So now I got my little circle of felt here. So I'm going to kind of see how big this flower is going to get. So I'm just going to kind of do a circular. You kind of go around in a circle, and then you just go in further and further.
I'm using fabric that's 30 years old.
Oh, wow.
It is my favorite. I've only got a tiny piece, probably about half a yard left, but it's kind of cut into, and it's so shimmery and glittery and iridescent. It's like fairy-like. I love it.
That's awesome. So I'm just taking my felt circle. I'll click on you in just one second, Fiona.
No, I'm fine, Dawn. I'm not doing much.
Glue on here on the edge. I'm just going to kind of start going around in a circle and just keep on going around in a circle.
I clicked on you, but it's gone on to Avril. Hang on. I'll try again.
Yeah,
it's flickering, is it?
Well, on me, it's clicked. Whoever you're clicked on, it will go to whoever you want to see. But the YouTube, it sees whoever I have it clicked on, since I'm
okay.
The whatever, the person who's running the show.
Hi, Gail.
Hi, Gail. How are you, sweetheart? Hope you're doing well, darling.
Hello, Gail.
I lost the chat, so I didn't know you came in. I'm that's right. Someone tried to call me on my phone, so my YouTube goes off, of course.
Oh yeah.
When there's a phone call. And I just ignored them.
Keep on going, keep on going.
Oh, it wasn't anyone I knew. Don't even know that number.
So then I'm going to go a little bit further. This next circle.
I need to craft match. Does anyone have the problem with finding the right and wrong way of lace and stuff sometimes?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
If it's made really well,
yeah.
Sometimes there's hardly a difference, except there's a bit of a
the harder it is, it's all. going around and around until I get to the very middle.
Oh, it's pretty.
Oh, thank you. It's not very much yet, but I will
No, it looks lovely.
Yeah.
It'll be nice and fluffy.
add to it. And so now that I got it all glued down, I just put my thumb in the middle and my finger right here. And now I can go and I can just really tear at it.
Gail, hi Gail, how are you, sweetheart? Sierra's working on making a fluffy. It's double. What is this one called? A loopy flower?
It's a loopy flower, I think. Loopy flower.
Yeah, loopy
It's by
flower.
A Little Shabby Chic makes better ones if you want to.
Yeah. Oh no, no, you make nice ones.
Well, I was just saying that if you want to actually learn something, you might go to her channel.
I'm working on a fairy jar journal, and Abril is working on a fairy canvas.
Yes. And so, yeah. So that's what she looks like so far. And I'm going to take a little doily. There's my doilies. And get in here.
That's really cute. I like that.
Oh, thank you.
It's cute, isn't it? Oh, look at all those yummy, yummy doilies. Does my heart not sing when I see that?
I'm going to grab some of these little spider web ones. Stick them in the middle.
Oh, they're cute. Yeah, the ones that in the middle when you cut them out. They're great for centers.
They are perfect.
Oh,
Need to find
that turned out better than I thought.
those ones.
Talking to myself again.
I need to cut off this edge here. Oh, you're fine, Lee. I'll do it. We all talk to ourselves. That's part of being on YouTube, I think.
Oh, man, if people say it's the first sign, Amanda, sorry, that happened long ago.
Yeah.
Long ago.
If I stretch that out, and I can put that little get into that and see you can. That would be cute, actually, if I do that. But I should take that out of there because I don't want to waste it. And maybe I can see if I can. I like that, but I want a little bit of something sticking out from behind it.
I can't even begin to describe how nice it is that I can actually use my hands without excruciating pain.
I know. I'm just so happy for you. I know how much you love crafting.
Yeah.
I know how much it means to you, and just
when you've crafted all your life, and that's how you've dealt with, your mental health, is to create, and you can no longer do it. Like it's tough. I won't lie.
I completely agree, and it's very hard. So, see, I don't want it that big though. I think I'm gonna have to cut out.
Oh, Sierra, that's gonna look beautiful. So are you cutting into the center of that one? Is that what you want, or what are you doing with that one?
Well, I want this to go on here, but I want there to be a little bit of a doily behind it.
Okay. So it sticks out a bit.
Yeah.
So you're cutting into that other one. I'm trying not to cut this
Oh,
lace. I'm making that big tuck spot out of those collars that I got.
Oh.
You know that butterfly collar? Yeah, I'll show you when I'm finished.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think I remember one.
Betty, I didn't do anything to make my hands better except, unfortunately, the dose that I was on for the prednisone, and I've been on the prednisone for quite some time, I started at 35 and then I titrate for a week and then you titrate it down 5 milligrams. And then I was on a standard dose of 10. Well, the 35 didn't work. It did nothing. And so it had been a few months. And so I went up to 50 and that's the highest you can have without being IV. And my face was swollen like, what did I say, Sierra? The Oompa Loompa from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Yes. I hate it. I hate it. The song.
Yeah. So 50 milligrams. I'm now on, it's a couple of weeks it's been. I'm now on 35 as of Tuesday. It's Friday here now. And I've had 4 days of minimal swelling, excellent circulation. My hands have been so swollen that they now have, you know, when you go in the bath and you're in there too long and they get all wrinkly?
Yes.
Well, because the skin has been stretched for so long, we're talking like 8 months.
Oh my
You can
God.
tell the swelling's gone down. You can tell that my skin's been stretched. It's not going to be the same. Never mind. But I couldn't even touch the tip of my fingertips without having this stinging sensation constantly all day. So I am over the moon. I am just like, thank you, God.
Yeah, so it's like
They have told me it
Yes,
won't last.
Thank God. But they're
Yeah,
weaning you
they're-
down?
Yeah, I'm weaning me down, and I don't know. We'll have to see what they decide to leave me on a standard dose. But they have told me that it is very temporary. It won't last. It is because I'm on the high dose. But so in the meantime, we're trying to get lots of different appointments, and we're trying to find out, because I am on other anti-inflammatories 3 times a day, and we're trying to work out something that will be, you know, other than the nasty steroids which damage your body so badly.
Yeah.
Whether we could have something else that will work, because we've tried 3 different drugs other than the steroids and no success yet. But I'm happy.
Yeah,
Yes.
stay positive, and that's what matters.
Laura, when you're on 50 milligrams, honey, it makes you so hungry. I've never been more. My mother warned me because she's had 7 years on them. I've never been so hungry in my whole entire life. It's really horrible. And it kind of makes you all over the place. Like it's hard for me to I'm kind of, you know, just everywhere. It's horrible to your body. It lowers your immune
messes with
system.
your emotions. It messes with your emotions and
Yeah, and I didn't realize that. I had no idea that it affects anyone with mental health issues, and I have bipolar. I had no idea that it affects your mental health. It's one of the most no drugs for mental health. It can cause psychosis. It can cause suicidal thoughts. It can cause depression. It's not good.
What is that? The prednisone?
Yeah, the prednisone.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I had no idea. Yep. I had no idea until I was hospitalized recently, this past week.
Wow.
I was in Thursday for 5 days. It wasn't pleasant. Yeah, I'd been struggling for a while, but I'm happy that it's working. My hands, I'll enjoy it while it lasts.
Yes.
Yeah, you get hyper. Yeah, that's it, Laura. That's what I meant. Yeah, and you do get a bit irritated. It's like it's funny. It's not a nice drug. And it's funny because it's an anti-inflammatory, but for my mother and I, when we're on these high doses, it makes your face swell.
Yes, really bad.
It's like, okay, it's meant to decrease the swelling, but at least it's decreased it where it's meant to go. It's just gone all to my face.
Yeah, it is weird how it does your face.
Did you notice that when you see me when we were talking, Sierra, that you can tell it's swollen quite? It is starting to come down a bit, but it is quite significantly swollen.
Yeah, I've noticed it a little bit with swollen.
Yeah.
Your eyelids look swollen too, and
Oh, look, if that's the price I've got to pay. Yeah, you can't sleep and you're eating all the time. Yep, that's it, Laura. It's because, and the worst thing with it is it lowers, that's why there has to be a better alternative. It lowers your immune system, and because I'm a diabetic on insulin, my immune system is already struggling with trying to cope. It can't cope with anything else. And so when you are on prednisone, if you read the side effects, they warn you, you're not allowed to have any like flu injections or live injections into your body, like vitamin Bs, or you're not allowed to have any of that. And it says that you are to totally stay away from anybody that's sick. So I've warned everybody, if you're sick, don't come here, don't visit me, family, stay away.
yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Can you hear the motorbike being revved, Sierra?
No, I can't.
Okay, well, guess what? They're moving.
Oh, yay.
Oh, yay, all right.
That's awesome.
He was moving stuff with all bikes and that with the trailer just before when Luke turned up. Luke and Tracy just turned up before I got on, yeah. I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
I've always, like I said, for 17 years here, and I've had lovely neighbours until.
Yeah. So see the flowers, so all I did was put the doily on the bottom.
That's so pretty.
Put the doily on the bottom. And then I put the loopy little flower that I made in the middle. And then I put another doily that I had cut out. So I cut out the middle of one of these doilies. So I cut the little flower shape out. And then I took some of the fibers and put those on it too. And then I just put one of the rolled roses that I made last night in there.
I love those rolled roses that you do. They're beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Hopefully you all can see.
Everyone loves it. Beautiful, gorgeous.
Thank you so much, ladies.
Wow.
But there's so many different flowers that you can make with these really cute fabrics, and
I pretty.
Love them.
So Laura, are you on only like 5 milligrams now, or how do they do the dose? She said she's got 2 more days and then she's off it.
Because like the normal person, like if they're having breathing issues or something, they put them on like 1 or 2 milligrams. So, I mean, 50 milligrams is a lot.
Oh, yeah.
We'll switch
but
to.
It needed to happen. Yeah. And when I told them what I'd done, like that when I was up on the 50, they totally got it. And the lady said that the medical officer said that obviously, I know how to manage it when it's really bad, but they really want to find, another alternative because of the mental health issues.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah. I don't like using a glue stick. I'm trying to say, try not to use all those horrible words. I don't like using a glue stick on stuff, but when you do fabric, sometimes it's the only thing that permanently sticks.
I'm a small guy.
Quickly.
I'm a small channel. They won't do anything.
Yeah.
But we're on you, Fiona, by the way.
Okay, here's the tuck spot. Oh, well, that didn't glue very well, did it? Hang on a minute. We'll be revising that. I tried to put much glue, and obviously much glue does not work. It just peeled right off. Radio. Well, we will use liquid glue if that doesn't stick. Okay, one more time. I try not to use much because I didn't want it bulky.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, push it down and let's see. It should hold.
And then you don't use that much, and then it dries super fast, and then it.
Yeah, I know. It's like really got to be really quick. Okay, that worked. Okay, there's the tuck spot. Oh, let me see if you can see it.
Oh wow!
And so it's got the shimmery material underneath the butterfly. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to.
That's pretty.
My screen has filled up with notifications, so I can't see what you're. Okay, there we go. So it's
I had to go to the hospital today to see my sister, and it was full of sick people. I wore a mask with my hyperself.
This is the material. I'll just show you what's underneath because you can't really see it through the butterfly. This is
thank you, Laura. Yeah, and Laura said, so Fiona, are you putting lace on the paper? Oh, wow. And then Julia said, beautiful.
Isn't it beautiful material? I've had that for 30 years. Since I was like 17 or probably even longer, 16. I love it. So there's a pretty shimmery little tuck spot that you can put like little pocket that I can put things in. So it's cute.
That's pretty.
I don't know. I think she's going to be too big. Yes, she's a bigger. She's a big one.
So isn't that lace though that you used? That wasn't shimmery fabric, wasn't it?
No, it was a collar, and I put fabric, the shimmery fabric underneath, so that it was stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that, and also so that tags and that wouldn't get stuck on the lacy collar.
Yeah, that's a cute idea. That's really sweet, and it made it super more sparkling.
Yeah, it's more sparkly, like fairy like. I've just got to find. Because I made my tags. That is making your tags before you do stuff can sometimes not be beneficial because you've got to find ones that fit into whatever you're doing. And I've made super large ones. And so super large ones. See, I shouldn't have glued that bit down there. I might be able to unstick it.
Thank you, Julia. You're such a sweetheart. And
yeah, no, they're way too big. Way too big. And I really wanted them on there.
I think you're making lots of progress.
Yeah, but my tags are too big for my pages. Hang on. Way too big, way too big, way too big. They're all big. Maybe she might fit. Oh, yeah, she'll fit. Remember that I might finish colouring her in.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're going to get to finish colouring her in now, huh?
Yeah. Oh, she might go in there. I may have to revise my tags. Okay. So I'm getting there. So on my first page, I have. Thank you, ladies.
Those are pretty.
Yeah, I love the rolled rose too, Julia. She's very, very cute.
Yeah, I think that turned out good too. I love how the bugle beads are looking on the flower. Wow, April, that's
Let me have a look at big clip.
It's really coming.
Oh, that's pretty. Wow.
Oh, look at those bugle beads.
Yeah, I love how you did that.
That is going to take.
Where do you buy your bugle beads at? By the way.
Yes, it's. It's going to take me forever.
It is. That's a big project adventure. She's going to be beautiful.
Did you color that image, Fiona?
Yeah, I did, darling. I didn't have alcohol markers. I only just had, these are water-based. They are Tombow, acid free. They've got like a paintbrush end, and then they've got like a normal tip. And I just got a couple of those, but today in Australia they've got a new brand of alcohol markers, and
Okay.
instead of them being Copic's $10 and then Copic, what's the other one? Copic something it's called. They're $5 each pen. I got them for $1.29. These new markers.
Wow.
So yeah, I'm pretty impressed. So I can't wait to try them out.
Yeah.
Sierra, I
For
might
sure.
get going, darling. I'm sorry, but I just realized the time, and I need to
Yeah,
make
I was gonna say we can go. We're gonna get off because I'm getting tired and it's 9:30.
Yeah, you get some sleep, hon.
Yeah. But
Yes.
ladies, thank you so much for
You
coming and
too.
joining us tonight. And we'll see you all tomorrow. And I hope you all have a lovely evening. And April, thank you so much for coming and joining us. And you too,
Yeah, thank you,
Fiona.
hon.
Thanks for having me.
Yes. Anytime, April. You're such a pleasure to have, and you're very talented. I love what you're doing with your mixed media. That's just amazing. That's gorgeous.
Thank
Okay.
you.
So love you,
Good
ladies. We'll
night.
see you all tomorrow. Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. See you tomorrow. God bless you.
You too, sweetheart.
There we go. Bye.